Storm chasing on the Great Plains of the United States is more exciting than anywhere else in the world, and that's not just because the storms are bigger, meaner, and arguably prettier, but also because of the flat, open expanse that generally has a good enough road network to drive right up to tornadoes. But sometimes storms still happen in less convenient places. Trees might obscure the view of the storm, or the storm might go through a city of panicking people, or it might go through a canyon, meaning we have to take windy, unmaintained roads with no safe escape route to see a tornado at all. But on May 30th, I chose inconvenient place option D, oil fields and millions of acres of ranches, as I raced ahead of an insane supercell into the dirty, roadless, and unforgiving terrain of southwestern Texas. And what I didn't know before this chase is that Midland and Odessa actually have rush hour traffic, and it's like really bad. My exit off of I-20 was backed up for over a mile, and the storm was coming. Like, I had no real room for error. I had like a 10-minute advantage on it, but that just vanished in traffic. And there was no way to turn around on the interstate other than going the wrong way, which storm chasers have set a precedent for doing in the past. But I didn't do that. I found a way to kind of trailblaze. I connected like a driveway to some parking lots that led to a dirt road, that led to a back road, that led to a paved road, and eventually it got me south out of town. Even in the early stages of its life cycle, the storm was a machine. An EF-3 tornado impacted the south side of Midland, Texas, and I could barely see it through all the dust. This murky supercell dropped softball-sized hail on Midland's 100,000 residents. But even as it chewed its way south through no man's land, I could tell through my chipped and chunked windshield that it was obviously just getting started. Despite its rating, this EF-3 tornado did very little damage and caused no injuries. But the storm wasn't finished yet. It had a different kind of show in mind for us near sunset, as the entire storm harmlessly vanished. For the photographers and time-lapsers, this made the chase. And despite the inconveniences, I'll admit that I had fun too. Thanks for watching.